It's been implied several times in-game and in certain events that there might be more than one Queen of Raptures, and the release of the new Queen 001 boss for the 3rd anniversary story event more or less downright confirms it. Or, well, confirms it might be a bit of a stretch. It's heavily implied, but regardless, this is a theory directly backed up by the game's own speculations. Not only are the 4 beasts doing their best to make their own queen, which, if successful, has massive implications for the future of the story of Nikke, but it means that if it's successful once, it can be replicated. Not only that, the 4 beasts have relatively limited access to information, technology, and circumstances, making a creation of a queen possible. Both the Ark and Eden have better overall options when it comes to such a project, and hell, the queen boss's name, Queen 001, implies that she's the first of many, potentially hundreds or even thousands of Rapture queens. What sort of implication does this have for our heroes? Well, first off, they're majorly screwed if it's true that there's more than one queen. Secondly, 001 would imply that hundreds exist out there somewhere. The first look at this queen character we saw was from last year's 2nd anniversary event, when Cinderella and the Grimm's model team took the elevator to the spaceship that contained the queen. It took them all they had just to sever the station's connection to Earth, and they didn't even manage to kill the queen that time. Next to the original Goddess Squad and maybe Rappy Red Hood, they are some of the strongest in-canon characters that we have fighting for humanity's future. If they could barely put a dent in the first queen, what chance does humanity have against hundreds of them? And it begs another question. If the Raptures possess the ability to make queens en masse like this, it would imply the queens are being produced on a mass production scale, like in a factory. Who on the Raptures side are strong enough that they're capable of mass producing queen-level strength robots in the hundreds? I'm sure we'll find out many more details in the 3rd anniversary story, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they keep many of the crucial details vague for next year, or even further than that maybe. Only time will tell.